As Russia intensifies its attack on Ukraine, it is now time to see some of the haunting images that has convulsed the whole world. Image number one, the haunting image on your screen captures a ravaged railway line in Ukrainian war zone. Massive explosion occurred on the railway line, leading to fire, smoke, and mass destruction. Let's get you image number two. The drone images on your screen released by Russia. Images going to show you massive attack that led to bombing and a huge explosion on the Ukrainian war zone. In the southeastern city of Ukraine, Zaporizhzhia, the armed forces of Ukraine destroyed a column of occupying Russian troops. About 60 military and several armored vehicles were eliminated, and also shot down a Russian K-52 helicopter and damaged another one of the same kind. Video on your screens released by Ukraine's defense ministry is from Chernihiv, showing residential buildings gutted in fire, massive destruction of several houses charred due to heavy shelling, and plumes of smoke rising from different areas of the city attacked by Russian forces. Images on your screen show you the gravity of Russian attack on Ukraine's second largest city, Kharkiv. Devastating images of mass destruction in residential areas with buildings destroyed have come to the fore, bringing life to a complete standstill. The Russian Defense Ministry released a video that shows debris from a missile shot down by the Russian air defense in the Ukrainian city of Mariupol. The footage also showed a local gas pipeline and houses that have been damaged by shelling. Images on your screen capture the mass destruction by Russian offensive in Mariupol. The trail of destruction captured on camera shows the aftermath of several days of shelling. As evacuees continue to leave the besieged southern port city of Mariupol, a local resident fleeing war-torn homeland can be seen holding a cage with a parrot while waiting in a car at checkpoint in Mariupol. The anti-war Russians, as they wait for humanitarian visas at US-Mexico border in Tijuana, heartbreaking images emerged from San Isidro port, where a Russian and a Ukrainian embrace each other amidst the ongoing war between their warring nations. Ukrainian armed forces released video of soldiers patrolling in the Kiev region. Video shows you destroyed military vehicles, soldier inspected an unidentified missile. Known by its opening line, Ukraine's glory has not perished. The Ukrainian national anthem is being heard daily in Ukraine, played by local resident of Mykolaiv. The resident every day performs the anthem at 12 with a saxophone in his balcony. Pope Francis made a surprise visit on Saturday to a Ukrainian refugee children's hospital in Rome. The children suffering from cancer, neurological diseases and other illnesses were brought to Italy for medical treatment during the first days of the war in Ukraine. Some of the hospitalized children suffer from serious blast wounds from the war. A video released by Russian Defense Ministry shows a group of Ka-52 and Mi-24 attack helicopters firing at an airfield and landing troops in a bid to capture airfield on Saturday. Mykolaiv in the southern city of Ukraine is in ruins. Images on your screen from Saturday show you rescuers and doctors trying to save a little girl who was under the rubble after a rocket attack on a military base. In Donetsk region of Ukraine, anti-tank missile system of Ukrainian paratroopers effectively destroyed the Russian military. Images on your screen from Saturday show you the massive explosion after the attack.
Давай, давай. Yeah! Yeah!
Next defining image on your screens now, showing you destruction on buildings in southeastern region of Ukraine, Mariupol from Saturday. The drone images capture the mass destruction on several high-rise buildings. Bird's eye view of residential buildings damaged by shelling and long traffic jams on the way out of the city. To understand the gravity of Russian attacks on Kiev residential areas, the drone images on your screen from Saturday show mass destruction, buildings destroyed, cars damaged. Life has come to a complete standstill. On the eastern Ukrainian city of Kharkiv, residential building has been reduced to rubble. Images on your screen from Saturday show firefighters taking stock of the damage. According to Ukraine's media, 1 person was killed, 11 were wounded in the attack. A shell hit residential building in the eastern Ukrainian city of Donetsk on Saturday, controlled by Russian bloc-backed separatists. According to locals, at least 4 people were killed and dozens got injured. Images on your screens show you the aftermath of the attack. Bodies lying on the ground, cars destroyed, buildings damaged. A Ukrainian baby sobs and puts up a fight as his father tries to hug him and say goodbye on Saturday. The father, a Ukrainian police officer, had to stay in the country as his family fled Irpin.
Не плачь, не плачь. На тобі, дивись, вона.
Я тобі поможу зараз, папа надо.
Ну тримай, тримай.
Ні, йому папа.
While shelling intensified in the capital city of Kiev, a mother covered her 1-month-old daughter with her body and saved her on Saturday. The woman herself sustained several multiple shrapnel wounds while the child remained unharmed. The family was taken to a hospital where the woman and her husband were operated. Russia continues to target residential areas in the capital city, Kiev. On your screens is a drone image from Friday, a shell building. The entire building has been damaged and charred due to heavy shelling. Heavy shelling continues to wreak havoc in Kiev. On your screens are images from Friday of massive fire that broke out at a depot after Russia attacked residential area. Firefighters can be seen trying to extinguish blaze from a safe distance due to risk of projectile explosion. Fire rips through the main market in Kharkiv after bomb attack by Russian troops on Friday. The sky over the city is black with clouds of smoke from the burning buildings. However, firefighters can be seen trying to douse the fire. No casualties confirmed as yet. Russia continues to rain missiles on capital city Kiev, including residential areas on Friday. At least 1 person was killed and 3 wounded after missile hit a residential building in Kiev. Visuals on your screen show a woman crying next to the dead body of her loved one. Shattering, numb, devastating. Ukraine's right-wing extremist forces Azov battalion released footage on Wednesday showing a tank marked Z being bombed by them. The video on your screens shows the tank coming under fire and the man is being seen escaping from the tank. The video is said to be from the eastern Ukrainian city of Mariupol. Russian airstrikes have devastated Ukrainian city of Mariupol. The images on your screen from Friday show the aftermath of the Russian attacks. Damaged and destroyed building. Havoc is completely visible. According to Ukrainian media, 90% of the buildings in Mariupol are destroyed. Russia continues to rain on the capital city of Kiev. The images on your screen from Friday show fumes coming out of a house that can be seen kilometers away from the site. Image is said to be from Kiev. One of the worst impacted cities of Mariupol, hit by bombardments and shelling. Drone footage from Friday captures queues of cars as civilians try to leave the besieged city of Mariupol in eastern Ukraine. Civilians continue to face destruction as Russia targets Ukrainians by bombing residential complex.
Подола хата горить.
Images of horror on your screens now from Friday. Occupiers shelled a residential area of Vishgorod city, resulting in buildings and vehicles gutted in fire. Several shops are also set ablaze. Smoke can be seen coming from shops and buildings.
Випічки нема.
As residents in Kherson city of Ukraine refuse handouts given by Russian military personnel, the incident caught on camera from Friday shows residents not willing to accept relief aid from Russian army.
На другой не приглашают, только красная икра. Нет, мне красная икра, если есть, то я возьму. На другой не.
Russian missiles struck an area near the airport in western Ukraine city of Lviv on Friday. You can see black smoke rising from a factory building. According to reports, the plant has been stopped and there are no casualties reported from the strikes. Three people were killed, 5 wounded after shelling caused a fire at a market in eastern Ukrainian city of Kharkiv on Thursday. Images on your screen show the extent of destruction after heavy shelling by Russian troops. You can see fire all over, plume of smoke and charred vehicles. Ukraine continues to fight back. On your screen is wreck parts of crashed Russian aircraft from Thursday, which was shot down by Ukrainian troops in Mykolaiv. No confirmation of belongings of the pilot.
Не успел.
Devastating scenes at the last hospital in Mariupol from Thursday. The lone hospital standing as all others were bombed out by Russia. You can see bodies piled up all over the place. The dead includes large number of infants and women. Russian troops dropped a powerful bomb on a theater in the encircled Ukrainian port city of Mariupol on Thursday. According to reports, more than 1,000, including women and children, were taking shelter there. Overnight shelling wreaks havoc in Kharkiv on Thursday. Images on your screen show you the moment when the city was attacked by the Russian forces. You can see buildings and shops on fire. Huge plume of smoke can also be seen. Ukrainian media has released a video on Wednesday claiming Russian troops opened fire on people who were standing in line for bread in Ukrainian city of Chernihiv. The video on your screen shows dead bodies lying on the ground. Ukraine's media has claimed at least 10 people were killed in the incident. India today independently could not verify the video. The Russian Defense Ministry released a video on Wednesday. It showed armored vehicles, tanks, other military equipment, including foreign-made anti-tank rocket launchers that were allegedly captured by the Russian troops. Images now from capital city Kiev. The Ukrainian people getting rescued after Russian troops attacked a residential area. According to reports, 1 person died in the attack, 3 injured. The emergency service department managed to evacuate 30 people from the building that was shelled by Russian forces. The Russian Defense Ministry shared a video of an airstrike on a Ukrainian missile and artillery warehouse on Wednesday. According to Moscow, the airstrike was carried out by high-precision missile system of Russian armed forces. The warehouse was completely destroyed. Non-stop shelling completely devastated separatist-controlled town Makiiva in Ukraine on Thursday. The images on your screen show the aftermath of the attacks. Damaged cars, destroyed vehicles, broken windows. Life has come to a standstill. Video on your screens Released by Ukraine forces on Thursday, showing broken and abandoned equipment of Russian forces in Kiev suburbs Bucha. Ukraine has claimed that Russian troops used residential buildings as shelter. Defining image number 46, images on your screen from capital city of Kiev from Thursday, where 21 babies born to surrogates are kept safe in basement. Nurses are taking care of babies because fighting has made it impossible for their parents to reach them. From toddlers to children to elderly people, the war has spared no one. Defining image number 47, let's bring that on your screens now. Russia continues to target civilians. The image on your screen is from Mariupol on Wednesday. You can see a Russian tank firing at a civilian. According to reports, invaders pounded on residential areas in the besieged city. And on to defining image number 48 now on your screens. Is defining image number 48, viewers. Now the horrific video exposing Russia. Images on your screen from Wednesday show invaders shooting down a civilian who raised his hands up while trying to flee the capital city, Kiev. Reports claim the man was trying to evacuate the war-torn country before Russian troops mercilessly killed him. The second last defining image of the day, image number 49. Ukraine released a video on Wednesday of attacking Russian forces from armored vehicle. The video on your screen shows Russian armored personnel carrier and forces being fired at from the vehicle, as seen on a monitor inside the vehicle. And finally, the last image, the most defining last image, image number 50, defining image number 50 on your screens now. Russian Defense Ministry has released a video on Tuesday, clip showing Russian soldiers inspecting and collecting weapons allegedly taken from Ukrainian forces. Russia says weapons were captured in capital city of Kiev. And those were the top 50 developments, top 50 images.